you good. Ain't nobody gonna touch you. On the trips you good. Nigga on my daughter. Nigga, ain't nobody gonna touch you for sure.
Ari at James Harden Club. She James Harden too.
Pull up on me. Good vibes on. I don't want no negative vibes around me. I'm not dealing with no negative vibes from this day forward, man. I don't want no negative vibes around me. I'm straight. I don't want that energy around me. I don't want.
Yo, welcome back to StarHush, where the streets never sleep and the drama is always fresh. The word racing around town is that MoneyBagg Yo and Offset are deep in beef right now, and it's all allegedly circling around Ari Fletcher. Rumor after rumor is flying that Offset and Ari been creeping behind Bagg's back, and when that tea hit the net, it was straight up chaos everywhere. At first, folks tried to play it cool like it was just some bored talk, but now, nah, it's looking way too real to ignore. Fans swear they peeped MoneyBagg throwing slick shade at both Ari and Offset lately. Some people even whispering that Bagg's ready to put the beef on full blast. Maybe even step to Offset face to face if it pops off. He ain't laughing this one off at all. You can feel the betrayal vibe heavy in the air. It's like the whole crew got flipped upside down overnight. People are now seriously asking, did Offset really play Cardi B with Ari behind the scenes? Or is this just a messy game of telephone that spiraled out of control? Either way, it's not looking pretty.
I'm gonna put it in you bitch's face who always said I want to be shit. I remember that shit. Don't try to DM me now. Don't try to call niggas around me and tell, hey man, tell back, fuck that. I don't fuck with no nigga. That's just how I feel, man. Don't act now, cause shit good. Don't correct me if I'm wrong. If I'm doing something wrong, correct me if I'm wrong, bro. I don't think I'm doing anything wrong. Hey man, I didn't need you butting in.
Every day, more so-called sources keep coming out, adding extra fuel to the fire. Some even claiming Bagg unfollowed both Offset and Ari on socials. And you already know what that means in 2025. It's basically a public declaration of war. This ain't just light shade either. This beef feels personal. Folks talking like this might not just stay on the internet. And that's got everybody tuned in like it's the hottest new reality show. No cap, it's looking messy, wild, and just straight up bad for everybody involved. For real, of all the wild twists, 2025 could have dropped on us. Offset and Ari Fletcher getting tangled up was not on anybody's bingo card. Yet here we are, deep in the mess, and the tea is hotter than ever. Everything really started popping off when a blogger named One Go dropped the first spicy clue, and from there, it's been nothing but mayhem. Man, it's getting even crazier out here.
Oh, this is tea for me. Why I just heard that motherfucking Ari slept with Offset, so MoneyBagg Yo unfollow Ari, or Ari unfollow MoneyBagg Yo. Is this, what's going on?
Alexis pulled up and dropped some alleged direct messages between her, Cardi B, and even Baby, and it's got the whole internet spinning out of control. Cardi wasn't holding nothing back either. In those messages, she basically hinted that something shady might have really gone down between Offset and Ari. After that leak hit the streets, man, social media went full meltdown mode. Screenshots were flying everywhere, and folks were scrambling for the receipts. One of the texts showed Cardi saying, "Why you saying that if Offset this weekend? Like B, I don't give a F who you support. Lying on my P is crazy, and he has not ed me neither. Y'all truly gotta leave me the F alone." We both moved on. Tell him to tell you how he was effing Ari while we was together, but yet I'm wrong for moving on, huh? Leave me the F alone. And Alexis came back with, he said he smashed when you was in Atlanta. Whew.
Offset, bitch. Offset. Girlies, come to the front. Come to the front. If you gonna cheat, if you gonna get your lick back, if you gonna do anything to spite a man, you do it to go up, not down. Somebody help my girl up. That is embarrassing. I am embarrassed for you. That is community Peter Wacker. That man is broke. He is broke and he is desperate and he is messing off on any old regular trying to get his old lady back, trying to get up under her skin.
When that tea hit the streets, it shook the internet down to the roots. Everybody was losing it, trying to connect the dots and figure out which Ari Cardi was throwing shots at. Was it Ari Lennox, Ari Fletcher, somebody else? The whole timeline was in full detective mode, trying to solve the mystery like it was a true crime show. But before people could go too deep into the guessing games, Alexis slid through again and cleared it all up real quick. She basically confirmed it was Ari Fletcher she was talking about. To top it all off, Alexis posted a throwback tweet from Ari from way back in February, where Ari said, "Coming to a woman as a woman or telling on a woman to her man, gotta be top 2 cornea's most miserable bees."
This is so funny. I actually talked to MoneyBagg Yo while he was dating Ari.
What?
Yes. I met him I was at Ball Harbor. I ran into him at Ball Harbor. I was shopping, he was shopping, and I ran into each other. I was like, oh, can I get a picture? Like, I'm like, I want some. I'm like, can I get a picture? And he's like, yeah, just take a picture with me. I have the picture. I can pull it up. And his homeboy was like, oh, he wants your number. And I'm like, okay, shit. So I got his numbers, and we're hitting up the same day, like, come through tonight. We're having a little party. And I slide through, and I was drunk, horny. You know, we fucked, no condom.
After that, the streets exploded. Everybody started dragging up old rumors, past drama, and old beefs like it was a full-blown case study. People started choosing sides, digging for old posts, and trying to figure out who was lying, who was capping, and who was really hurt in the middle of it all. Man, Alexis wasn't holding nothing back either. She went online and wrote, "I kept it. P.I. ain't tell the world she was talking about Cardi. I ain't tell the world how she called Bag trying to tell on Ari because of Offset." Woo! The tea is boiling hot now. Fans are convinced Cardi wasn't just minding her own business. They saying she was purposely tossing gas on the fire, just hoping it would blow sky high and leave everybody in pieces. Between the not so subtle shade Cardi threw and the crazy timing of everything, the whole thing just screamed intentional chaos.
Ari and MoneyBagg done unfollowed each other on Instagram. So the people who thinking that Ari didn't see what I said, the proof is in the pudding. And another thing, Cardi B actually confirmed it with that tweet that she deleted. She gonna call Ari a bobblehead. I don't blame her though, cause I don't see how Ari can get mad at Cardi B when Ari slept with Offset and that's Cardi B husband, ex-husband, whatever. Like, how you gonna get mad at her?
Like, it wasn't even slick. At first though, MoneyBagg Yo didn't even seem that pressed. He probably thought Cardi was just doing the most for attention, and he wasn't about to let it mess with what he thought was a rock-solid thing with Ari. In his mind, their relationship was strong, unbothered, and built to last. But chilly, little did he know, the drama was just warming up, and he was about to get hit with way more than he bargained for. What really got fans scratching their heads and connecting dots is that some people are now thinking Ari might have been the one who low-key dropped the tea about Cardi and Stefan allegedly sneaking around. Ain't that crazy? Alexis also wrote, "I love how Card's people told me she was seeing Steph, and when I posted it, Kim Barbie called me saying she don't even know that man. That right there just made everything messier. One minute it's, this didn't happen. The next it's, who even is that guy?"
Baby, it don't matter that Mario came to my house, baby, and he kidnapped himself for some days. He said, I ain't leaving this bitch out. She got me.
Talking about some no.
Okay.
Hey, quit playing, shout.
Okay. But I do want to let y'all know that, like, that whole little thing, it wasn't about, like, no cheating or, like, it had nothing to do with nobody else. Like, it was something like solely between me and him. Like, it didn't have nothing to do with, the blogs is crazy. Like, that shit, and that was before, really, to be honest, anything that has to do with, like, anything on any blog. All of that stuff was after. But I do want to let y'all know that it was something, like, between me and him.
The whole thing got fans questioning what's real and what's just damage control. And let's be real, the timing couldn't have been worse. With all these accusations flying around and old receipts getting dug up left and right, ain't nobody safe right now. Every time someone tries to clear their name, it just gets messier and messier. Ari Fletcher's best friend jumped in and said she straight up saw S shady slipping out of that man's hotel room. 7 months pregnant and looking real messed up, hair all wild and everything. Whew, that's the kind of tea that'll make you drop your phone. Now this right here, this is where the drama hits peak spicy levels because apparently Offset might have been the one who kicked off the whole mess from the jump. Yep, you heard that right. Those whispers about Cardi B and Stefan Diggs allegedly sneaking around? Word is Offset himself might have been the one to leak it first. Now folks out here playing detective, connecting all the dots and wondering if this whole messy situation was a setup from day one. Like, was Offset moving real shady behind the scenes to spark all this madness?
Y'all, I don't know that man. And then I had Googled him, he got a whole girlfriend. No, I was not. I'm not dating a soccer player. I don't know that man, y'all.
So Meek Mill's out, soccer player out. They're like, wow.
Right.
Did you break up with Bite?
I did break up with that mother. Yes, I did.
Yes, it did.
Yes, I did. Because he had me up.
Are you taking him back?
At the time, a blogger came through and reported. Claims have popped up saying Cardi B was messing around with 30-year-old Stefan Diggs while pregnant. And get this, Offset allegedly caught wind of the whole thing by checking Cardi's phone. Supposedly, he found fresh pics and thirsty messages showing Cardi eager to get back in action with Diggs. Man, that's the kind of betrayal you don't bounce back from easy. But it don't stop there. Offset reportedly didn't just sit on that info. Word is he even shared it with DJ Academics, making sure the streets knew about it too. Like he really wasn't about to let it slide quietly. And yo, here's another layer to the drama. Folks been pointing out that the Diggs brothers, Stefan and Trevon, already got a track record. They've been linked to multiple Instagram models and got kids with different women. So now people online are joking, saying Cardi might have just found herself another Offset. Same script, different cast. Things are starting to line up a little too perfectly now. Fans been piecing it all together like a real-life crime board, with strings and sticky notes and everything. It's crazy how deep this mess is going. People saying Ari's bestie was the first one to catch wind of the Cardi B and Stefan Diggs drama. Allegedly, she passed that hot info straight to Ari. And Ari, not one to keep juicy tea to herself, supposedly handed it right over to Offset.
I might tell you a joke, but I never tell you a lie. So y'all know I had to get down to the bottom of it. So I went to Cardi B page. I went to see if she still followed Ari, and she do. So then I went to Ari page to see if Ari still followed her. And baby, Ari said, mama, don't follow you. I don't follow you, Red. Now, I don't know. It's just all just really a lot. Cause honestly, I thought Ari and MoneyBagg was good in their relationship. But now that I think about it, I ain't really seen them post each other or nothing. But then again, I don't really be all in their business. I don't follow Ari, I don't follow MoneyBagg, but I ain't really been seeing no Baywatch. I've really been seeing that with them going on. So I don't know if 1 + 1 = 2 and 2 + 2 = 4. Then bitch, you hoes can do the math. I don't know, girl. Don't give me the line, girl. I don't know. But it's definitely interesting, to say the least. It's definitely motherfucking interesting, and I can't wait to see how everything play out.
And you already know Offset wasn't about to keep something that big on the low. Nope. Word is he let that tea spill all over the place, and just like that, boom, the whole situation spiraled straight out of control. Fast forward a little bit, and now you got Offset and Ari rumors going viral everywhere. And MoneyBagg Yo, man, he reportedly lost it when everything hit the fan. Here's the real kicker though. Before all this madness, Bag and Offset were actually cool. Not besties or anything, but definitely on good terms. They even worked together on a couple tracks, so there was real respect there. That's why for Bag, this ain't just about losing his girl. It's about the stab in the back from somebody he thought he could trust. It's betrayal on a whole different level. And that kind of hurt hit different when it's coming from somebody you used to break bread with. And we gotta be real here. This isn't the first time Ari's name has been caught up in some cheating drama either. Earlier this year, one of her former friends came out swinging, claiming Ari had allegedly been stepping out on Bag with multiple dudes. Yup, multiple. And if that wasn't messy enough, the friend even threw out a big name, saying Ari supposedly got involved with none other than James Harden. That's right. They said James Harden was allegedly one of the guys Ari was messing with while still linked up with Bag. Talk about adding gasoline to an already burning fire.
I caught him at the jewelry store in Atlanta. I was going to get my watch fixed. I caught him at the jewelry store buying Jada Waiter some Van Cleef bracelets.
What?
Hey, oh my God. Are you serious?
Baby, I got all the tea, baby. I caught Ari at James Harden Club. She fucking James Harden too.
No, but I know why. Okay, so
Ari and Dream Dog fell out because they both was fucking James Harden. Okay? Clock it.
oh, that's why Tay and that's why they bond ain't really close.
Yes. Yes. Hey, Ari, all them do voodoo, and they go to the same voodoo doctor. And when they get mad at each other, they be making the voodoo doctor put voodoo on each other. Clock it.
Or
Straight up.
Man, looking at everything now, this whole situation is starting to look like a straight up pattern, and it's only getting messier for Bag. It's one thing if it was just a one-time slip up, but the way things are stacking up, it's looking like a recurring problem that just won't stay buried. And we can't just brush past the whispers either. There's still heavy rumors flying around that Ari might still be messing with her baby daddy, G Herbo. Yup, people out here connecting all kinds of dots, and the storyline just keeps getting thicker. With all that hanging in the air, it kind of makes sense why Bag would lose it if he thought Ari was creeping again. But here's where it gets tricky. Bag himself hasn't exactly been squeaky clean either. He's been hit with cheating rumors too, so now fans are sitting back like, wait, why he's so mad though? If you out there doing your own dirt, why move like you the only one getting played? It's looking real hypocritical. To make things even crazier, Bag's baby mama, Juicy, hinted last year that Bag was still spending the block with her.
How does she handle that?
You know, she ain't take that well. But it got crazy too. It get crazier. Like, it's different. Like when you do something and then it's like, oh, you did it. Okay. But then it's different. Like when a motherfucker, like when you have